Hey buddy, this is Collin, Mr. Oldschool Gamer, bringing you another clip on this Friday afternoon. I hope you guys had a great week. Mine was pretty good in school, and right after this I'm gonna go into town and hook up with my wife for a little Friday afternoon date. So, life is good. So, today I sailing the Tier 9 Russian destroyer, the Udeloi. This is a ship that I haven't played so much since I grinded and got the Tier 10 Khabarovsk. But I can really recommend this ship. It's really strong. It has actually a greater range on its guns than the somewhat nerfed Khabarovsk. And it also has some great torps that you will be able to see me using in this match. They're only 8k, which is pretty much on par with your detection range. But you have 3 sets of 5 torpedoes. So first off, I thought I'd go and help my Fletcher buddy out in the sea cap. When playing Udeloi or Khabarovsk, you really want to have good open sea to sail around in and engage the enemy. You don't really want to box yourself in with a lot of islands. I'm asking my other teammates to try and support our other destroyer who is heading into the B cap alone. Here I get recognized by Wolf from the Scrub clan, and I had a couple of run-ins with these guys in the past. I actually also played with them before. They are really great guys, really great players, so of course I have a oh shit moment. And thankfully, this is not at least Blogis. I hope I pronounced that name right. Usually I run into Blogis in his carrier, and that usually doesn't end well for me. So, yeah. So, I know right from the start that this match is probably gonna be quite a uphill struggle. We have a Tier 10 Grosse Kurfürsts contesting our cap, and you do know what I think about the German battleships when I'm in one of my Russian destroyers. It's just some XP piñatas. The German battleships are extremely strong, but they burn really well. So I tried setting as many fires as possible on him, and I thought I might try and go straight in for the cap, trying to secure this cap as fast as possible. It doesn't seem like there are anyone else from the enemy team around. It looks like the majority of their team is focusing on the A cap, just as our team are doing. We have a Yamato at B, and also a Fredrik de Grosse close by, and it looks like a German destroyer in the B cap. So I need to try and keep my distance, because the Udeloi, even though it's really strong ship, good range on the guns and really good torps, you don't have the speed or the maneuverability of the Khabarovsk. So you can't really play the Udeloi balls to the wall, all in, like the Khabarovsk, because then you will get punished. So you need to be a little bit more careful. So a couple of battleships pops up, and I start to focus this Kurfürst once again, because I know that this ship is the one that I have most possibility to inflict some damage upon. Oh snap. Okay, Mr. Kurfürst, you really wanna go there? Bring it on. So he apparently threw down the glove in the chat, calling me out. So yeah, it's on, baby, it's on. I can do this all day. So as you might saw, he's at 910k detect range, and he's closing in. So of course I tried to send his torps, but the first set of torps actually ran out before they reached him. So I need to try and set some fires on him instead. Here I actually goof up a bit. I was hoping that the Fletcher was spotting for me, but I didn't realize that he was pushing through the islands between B and C. So of course I lose all my spotting. So this was pretty much a waste of smoke. And since the Kurfürst is pushing in right into me, and he has a Hydra or Hydro that reaches 6 kilometers, you can really never sit still in a smoke when they are pushing in. So I put the pedal to the metal and push out of my smoke, trying to create some distance between me and the Kurfürsts. I'm sending off some preemptive torps in the general direction where he was last spotted. You never know, sometimes you can get lucky, and since you have 3 sets of 5 torps on the Udeloi, you can send some torps. You have the luxury, so to speak, to waste some torps. Now I spot him again, and he's at the 9k, and my torps are 8k range. But since he is closing into me, I send off 2 salvos of torps. Meanwhile, I'm trying to set some fires upon him, so I once again force out damage repair. And this guy is actually one of those guys that repairs one fire, which you should really never do in a Kurfürst. And of course he gets punished for it, because now he has probably 2 permanent floods, I think. I think his repair wasn't active. Yeah, it looks like he has 2 permanent floods, and now he's burning again. So, as you can see in chat, he's quite salty about this. And hey, it was you calling me out. I mean, you wanted this, so here you go. So, I earned a Wither as well. And there he goes down. So that is 150k damage from 1 Kurfürst. yeah. As I said before, the Kurfürst is a really great, strong tier 10 battleship, and especially if you're using Flammu's tank build on it. But you should never ever repair one fire, especially when you're engaged in a fight with a destroyer that has 3 sets of torps. Now I'm giving the Shimakazes on my team a bit of a paddling, or as we say in Sweden, a riktig jävla språngvört. Because I think they are missing the objective of this match mode. They are way off from the caps, and the enemy team has 2 caps against R1, so I think they should focus more to cap, because I have 9+K detection, I think, on my Udeloi, so even though I helped securing the C cap, this isn't really a capping destroyer. I have to depend on Japanese or American destroyers to do that work for me, so to speak. I see actually the guy from in the beginning of the video, who I had a kind of a run-in with before. A really great player, and it looked like he was pushing me in his Iowa, I think he was in. But since the Udeloi is not really that strong as the Khabarovsk, I need to focus more on the closest target, which in this case is this Fredrik the Grosse. We have an enemy destroyer capping the C cap behind us, and the rest of my team are really clumped up in the A cap. It's those goddamn lemming trains. You gotta love those lemming trains. So I'm getting focused by a couple of ships, and this is not really where Udeloi plays best. So I need to try and start to kite away from all the different ships. And I also have a Khabarovsk close by to B, which isn't really a ship that I want to be in a knife fight with. So we have this American Fletcher picking a fight, and of course I will always try and do my best to give people what they want. And of course this is a problem with American destroyers. They are really good close up. If it's very short range, they have the advantage with their rate of fire, but at these ranges you can't really match the speed of my shells. So he regrets his decision and doing the Billy Big steps in the other direction. So I start to focus this Fredrik the Grosse instead. I see on the minimap that their Khabarovsk actually is pushing me, so I can't really stand on this direction any longer. I need to turn around and head away from the Khabarovsk, because I can't really fight him alongside fighting this de Grosse. And of course I still have this enemy Fletcher to worry about. I'm up to 200k damage so far, 1 kill. And as you can see, it's really enjoyable to burning down these German battleships. Fortunately for me, the destroyers on my team finally understand the game mode and are pushing into B cap as well. because you can't really afford letting the team have a cap advantage for too long, because those tickets will add up real soon, real fast. So I'm trying still to stay away from the Khabarovsk, but it looks like he are going to go and try to contest the B cap, which means that I can continue to chase this battleship instead. And this is of course why you should never push alone as a battleship if you are in a match with a high tier Russian destroyer, because a Udeloi or a Khabarovsk will just be able to focus you down, follow you around the map and just burn you to death, unless you have some fellow teammates backing you up. So that's fire number 11. I mean, this guy just does the best he can, but I mean, he can't really do much with a Udeloi 13k away, just spamming fire after fire upon him. So that's 230k damage and my second kill. And we only have one destroyer left. And the tickets are adding up. So the match is gonna end pretty soon. So I just trying to reach the C cap to earn some extra experience. But the match ends. And it's a pretty good game for Udeloi. 230k damage, almost 500,000 credits, over 11,000 experience, and a whole lot of achievements, which are really great if you're grinding those special camos in the anniversary event. So, made number 1 in the match, which is always nice, earning me almost 2k base experience. Tanking a whole lot of potential damage for the team, which is always great in a destroyer. So don't forget to check out a couple of my other videos. Don't forget to like and comment on this video and subscribe to the channel for more amazing gameplays. Have a great Friday, guys. Bye bye.